Hello guys, how are you getting on? My name is Aaron Kelly. What colour? Hello guys, how are you getting on? My name is Aaron Kelly. This is Jack Revatch, or the True Lily White. Welcome back, I'm not doing another one, to another episode of the ShiteTalk podcast. This is what, episode 4? I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Wow, we really are
banging these out.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a good bit to talk today.
This is not started well,
This
boys.
isn't started well at all. We've got a good bit of, stuff to talk about today. So for this episode, I kind of thought I'd get the viewers involved more as much as possible. So what I did was I put out on my Instagram story, anyone that had any, topics or like suggestions for topics that you want us to chat about on the podcast to, let me know. And surprisingly, I actually got a few responses. There was so many.
So I just want to address something real quick here. My mother is not a topic. Okay, we all know in this room who is responsible.
Yeah, we're not going to name names.
I'm not going to name names.
Unless
You
you want
ginger
it.
fuck. Geraldine is not a topic. Carry on.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
I love you, but
That needed to be
not a
addressed.
topic.
Yeah. But one of the most highly requested ones was the Women's World Cup. It's kind of a big thing that's been happening this summer, and obviously the USA won it again. They beat Holland by 2-0 in the final in France. I think the competition was being held, and for a Women's World Cup, I mean there was a lot of hype towards the end of it. I did watch a few games in the group stage, but like the standard of it wasn't great. It wasn't incredible, but from most teams, like there was one game where the USA beat Thailand 13-0 or something. 13-0,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
It was pretty crazy. Like I would say the gap between the best teams in women's football and the worst teams is bigger than it is in men's football.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why that is. Just the US are just so far ahead of everyone else.
Was it something as well? There's more women in US colleges doing like college
Yeah.
football than there is men at the minute.
Yeah, a lot of
So that says a lot, I suppose. I
yeah,
mean,
people are getting into it from a younger age as well. But
I mean, over here, I'm not really sure what the status is with football, but I know a lot of women play Gaelic.
yeah,
I'm not sure if a lot of them play soccer. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be I wouldn't say it'd be hugely popular, but yeah, the US just so far ahead of everyone else. But towards the end of the tournament, especially, it was, I would say, a pretty decent spectacle for the women's game.
They were actually very entertaining games to watch.
Yeah.
Towards the quarterfinals on,
Yeah.
I thought it was quite interesting.
See, the two of us, we weren't really watching it up until then.
No. we weren't, and it wasn't that either of us just didn't want to watch it.
Yeah,
I think
it
both
was
of us were just genuinely busy.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit on, but I was out when I started getting down to see highlights and different bits and pieces. It was genuinely towards the end. Standard was definitely improving, and England lost again, so that's obviously
just that's
water is wet.
Yeah.
It happens.
Phil Neville still.
I will say
bottles.
this. I mean, it was against the US, so
Yeah.
But there was a lot when you look into the details of the game. There was two VAR decisions.
I think if you look at Alex Morgan's second goal,
Yeah.
that is some of the worst defending I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Literally, it was the defender is behind,
Yeah.
and then the other centre back is, I'd say, a good couple of feet away.
Yeah.
It's a free header,
Yeah.
and then as you say, the VAR decisions, one against, which was, I think it was a boot.
Yeah.
That got her offside.
Yeah. Very small margins.
Literally.
But the second one, the penalty I thought was harsh enough,
Mm.
but Houghton missed it anyway. Terrible penalty.
Absolute shit.
She barely connected with it.
I was looking at it and I was thinking, there's no way in hell this is going in.
Don't get me wrong. When the semi-final draw came out, I was like, USA are going to be England. Let's be honest. But I didn't think England would put up as good a fight as they did.
They really did.
But it was just a penalty that fucked them over in the end. It was a poor penalty.
Another England penalty missed.
There was another bit of controversy in that game, which I don't know why it was controversial at all, and that was Alex Morgan's celebration.
Oh, the tea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you make of that?
I think people were being very harsh on her.
I agree.
I think it's she said she wasn't taking the mickey out of England. She was making reference to the Boston Tea Party, which I don't know,
Well, wait, hang on.
So-
How is that better?
it's not.
Like,
it's
so what are we implying here? That the Americans have beaten England? Like,
yeah, because it was coming up to like the 4th of July or something, so she wanted to like make a reference to it. I don't know.
oh,
So that kind of does make it a little bit more like
Christ.
touchy and controversial, but
I can't see like
it's
if you-
it's a celebration at the end
yeah.
of the day.
I feel like she just said that. It's just like, oh, it's just a celebration. Everyone just calm down. Why she went to like, oh, it's the Boston Tea Party
Yeah.
reference, where it's literally the Americans who like staged a non-violent attack
Yeah.
on a ship or something and threw tea overboard.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not the best
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's what she said anyway. But it realistically, I don't think it matters anyway. I think people were being very like over, like Piers Morgan, for example.
Oh, he's a nonce.
He's
Like,
a dickhead. Like,
Did you see his analysis of the penalty?
yeah,
That was the only thing I've ever agreed on.
yeah,
with
that
Piers
was
Morgan.
yes.
He said it was a shit penalty, and it was actually more of an insult to say that she meant to score.
It was
that.
more like patronising than it
Yeah.
was like But you're one in the shoot. I don't even know what her name is. Piers is obviously co-host.
blonde one.
Yeah, she was all like, "Oh, but at least she got it on target, or at least like that's patronising her. Like that, like she's a
You could- yeah,
end of the day, she's a professional footballer.
Yeah, you can ask any footballer. Like on target means fuck all.
Yeah, if you miss a
Especially
penalty,
in a semi-final with a penalty that is going to define whether you can take it to extra time, still be in the competition, or lose.
like we don't want to put like Houghton down any more than she's been put down by missing the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, I know from experience, missing a penalty is not fun. Like it's really not, even from at any level.
No, missing a penalty is probably
It's
the
one of the
shittiest
worst
thing.
things.
Because they say it's a guaranteed goal, but realistically, like
Oh yeah, you don't know until you've been in the situation. Now, I know it's shit when you miss penalties in like penalty shots or whatever. So, like, we don't need to put her down anymore. But
No.
I'm sure, like, it was a shit penalty, and I'm sure she probably is
She knows
professional
that
enough to
herself,
acknowledge
yeah.
that. Like, she doesn't need this one on fucking Good Morning Britain or whatever it was to just be like, oh, but at least she got it on target.
yeah. But and realistically, let's not beat around the bush here. How much do you think that she like knows that football, like other than just England playing?
Yeah, fuck all, I'd imagine. But going back to the Alex Morgan celebration, like Piers Morgan said, it was disgraceful and one of the worst
Oh,
things
fucking hell!
he's ever
like,
seen. Like, come on, like it's not as if she like went around with the fucking fingers up or like, do you know what I mean?
Just went
Did
around
something,
flipping everyone up.
like went and like fucking knocked someone out or something. You know what I mean? Like, she just like she literally did that. Like, do you know
a
what I mean?
sip of tea.
Like, it's. I just thought it was funny more than anything else.
It was
but
quite funny.
that's-
It was entertaining. I think England are a little bit touchy because it's the World Cup and it's
another semi-final.
yeah, another semi-final that
Another
they've
penalty.
bottled and another penalty they've missed
Yeah.
and another year where they've had to look back and say, oh, we tried our best.
Yeah.
And they still
Yeah, they're definitely like a little bit salty about that. But yeah, moving on to the final then, and they did the business. US they beat Holland by 2-0. I think it was in Lyon, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, it certainly made a splash, didn't it? Like people were definitely talking about it. Like it's
Yeah.
not like
No, I think it was definitely probably one of the bigger talking points
Yeah.
towards the end of the World Cup, and I feel like it was kind of
it was entertaining. Like that's what a World Cup is. It's full of like crazy moments, like the VAR, great goals, and just controversial moments. You know what I mean? Like that Alex Morgan moment, the celebration, will be talked about for like
A while.
years. You know what I mean? Like
even
it
when
will.
we keep coming back to that, it's like, oh, what a
What a
disgraceful
cunt. Yeah.
shithead that was. Like,
Yeah, but aside from football itself, there was a lot of other factors which made the Women's World Cup. You know, I would say iconic because I feel like people are gonna like chat about this for a long time. One of these was the difference in salary between men and women.
I've seen this before. Yeah, I saw. I think, and I was the last year, lad. So this might be changed.
Yeah, it sparked a little bit of debate among pundits and fans alike that the wage gap between men and women's professional footballers is far too much. For example, here we got Alex Morgan, who is arguably
The one I think went up there in the
probably the best player in the world, women's player in the world, earning a salary of $56,000 a week. Now, that's a lot of money, but it's not like Alexis Sanchez earning 500 grand a week
for sitting on the bench.
Yeah, so
And
we're
as
talking
a-
about the best women's player in the world here, and a Man United reject who sits on the bench. You know, we like 56.
There's a bit of a gap here.
56k, 500k. Now, we're not going to sit here and say, "Oh, this is fucking disgraceful," because you know there is, you know, a lot more money in the men's game because the interest is there more.
Yeah, and you think about things like, obviously, like you say, more people watch the men's one.
Yeah,
because you know.
Yeah,
there's reasons behind it which I don't want to get into.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Being very careful with my words here.
Yeah, it's definitely a touchy subject. But
yeah, but I think you're right. I think in
like,
reality,
Alex Morgan is playing for Orlando Pride. Have you heard of them? I know I haven't. Like, Alexis Sanchez is playing for Manchester United, right? That's the brand, you know. Manchester United. Possibly biggest club in the world, you know, massive infrastructure.
At least one of the biggest clubs financially in the world.
Yeah, a lot of income coming in. The interest is there, whereas I feel like women's football
pushed aside.
It's kind of it's nearly the interest is nearly sprouted. Not want to say overnight, but like in terms of how long men's football has had to develop, like hundreds of years or whatever. Like women's football, in the last 20-25 years has only really started properly. I would say.
Into it now.
Yeah, like the last tournament, I can't remember what tournament it was, two or 3 years ago, was a big one, in the development of the women's game as well. So I think in time, it could be as, the interest could be as much as the men's.
Could you see a situation where people are like, okay, we've seen the World Cup now, it's quite entertaining, we want to see more. Like the Women's Premier League, we want to see that kind of thing.
Possibly.
So you could see as a kind of a pay reduction from the men's game to kind of fuel not a massive slash, but like a little bit of a pushback. So like you think of, like you say, Alexis Sanchez there, like there could be a limit on how much a certain player on a bench.
They do that in the MLS as well, though. There's like the players they bring over, like some Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, all of them, David Beckham's all went over to play in the States. There was a limit on how much they could be paid, but I don't know, man. Like for me, I think that's just too much of a change.
Yeah,
like I feel like money is here to stay. Like it's taken the men's game by storm.
And you have to think about it. A lot of clubs these days aren't run as football clubs; they're run as businesses.
That's it.
Manchester United, I'm sorry to keep bringing them up, is a classic example.
Yeah.
Ed Woodrow at the minute he's kind of been a bit more sound.
Yeah.
But it just feels as if like Ed Woodrow has no idea of the players we need.
Yeah.
And he's more looking at the papers and the headlines and all that kind of stuff.
The business side of it, yeah.
In that sense, it will obviously be a lot harder for a businessman to be sympathetic because they're only caring about their business, their brand, their image.
Yeah. Yeah, well you look at Stan Kroenke as well at Arsenal. Like that guy owns what's the NFL team that he owns? I can't think of it. They were in the Super Bowl final.
The Rams, was it?
The Rams, yes. He owns the Rams, and he cares far more about that because it's bringing in more money for him. That he's barely paying any attention to Arsenal at all. And
it shows.
Yeah, it does show. They're not being given. Managers aren't being given the backing. Emery's not being given the fucking money he needs to, get Arsenal back to where they need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of gone off topic here.
We've kind of slowly drawn.
Yeah.
At the same time, it is you have to. If you want to look at one side, you have to look at the other side.
Yeah.
So.
But look, you look at how quickly the women's game has progressed in recent years. Like, there's no reason why in 10, 15 years it can't be up as as high paying as the men's. But like Alex Morgan herself said something that they don't want to be paid as much as the men. But they do want to be paid more than they're getting. Like she's probably the highest paid women's football. Like 56 grand is not like you see average Premier League players. Like average Premier League getting.
Jesse Lingard earns more than that.
Jesse Lingard.
He's on like 70.
Marcus Rashford
grand.
Just got a 200 grand contract.
200.
Whereas, but I'm talking average players from Crystal Palace, Newcastle. Maybe not Newcastle because Mike Ashley, but. Bad example. Crystal Palace, that kind of club. Wolves, they're all getting paid minimum, I would say, about 100 grand a week.
Easily. Or if not 100 grand, definitely above the 50-60 mark.
And when you look at it, we're looking at the best women's player in the world here getting paid that.
That's mad.
It is. It is crazy,
And how many goals Morgan scores? How many
too many.
Physicality, compared to these.
She's only just turned 30, And she's,
Only 30?
Yeah, during her goal against England that day was her birthday, her 30th birthday, which is fucking.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy how much she's done in not even that long a career. She's only turned 30 now. But anyway, moving on. Something else that was another touchy subject. Something else that was
yes,
a big topic of discussion during the World Cup, and I would say a very positive thing to come out of the Women's World Cup was I would say, openness to gay players, because this girl, what's her name, Rapinoe, I think her name is, Megan Rapinoe, she was the top scorer in the tournament, player of the tournament, all that, is like an openly gay footballer, and it's quite a rare thing to see, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
even in the men's game now, it's quite like
I was literally thinking there, like trying to think of like male players who come out as
there's not many
in the top level.
Yeah, there's not many at all.
Haven't seen now, whatever reason that is.
Yeah,
it is. I suppose, like you said, it's positive to see that a person in the women's best team in the world
and someone as talented. She's literally won every award that there was to win at the World Cup. Like
that's mad.
It's a really positive thing to see, but it kind of reflects badly, I would say, on the men's game. Yeah. It's not like the issue isn't really dealt with properly, I don't think, in the men's game.
I think
like women are just far more open to it.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that. Again, like you said, it's a touchy subject, so a little bit more careful on my words here, but I would agree in the sense that it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that men are just looking at other men being like, oh, you can't be you.
Yeah.
But, like, what I am saying is that, like, I feel like there is a little bit more of a...
There's definitely a barrier there for
men. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like...
I don't know what it is, though. Like, why... Like, we're talking about... we were literally just talking about how much more developed the men's game is than the women's. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of, like, financially and, the brands and all of that. Like, why is this so different? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird, and it's definitely one we can't answer on this podcast. But
no. So higher ups, if you want to come on the podcast,
what I would say, like, it's definitely worth applauding how well it's been. How well it's been. Like how well or how open people have been to it. And she's definitely a fucking inspiration. Like,
oh yeah, like 100%. Like, if you were like a gay girl. And like you were watching this, like that she's won every award, like and in the World Cup best team, like I mean, there's not really much of more inspiration you could have, like
like she's a very strong character. Like I heard a story there only a few minutes ago actually, where Donald Trump basically said that he was going to invite the women's World Cup team into the White House for like a meal or whatever if they won the World Cup. Now, they were always favourites to win it. But she was like, no, I don't know if she's the captain or not. I don't know.
I think she might be.
She was like, it's either her or Morgan, but she was like, you know what? He's saying if. So fuck him.
Oh.
So they won the World Cup and they're not going to the fucking White House.
Donald,
that's mad. Donald Trump has just been done.
Oh, you've been rejected by a squad of 32 women.
Oh, it's incredible.
Get out of here, you fucking nuts.
Like, yeah. It would be interesting to see, like, Piers Morgan again, I know we're bringing him up a good bit, but he said something about, any men's team would beat, this USA women's team. What would be your thoughts on that? Like, any team?
I would say... It's a bit disrespectful. Oh, well, obviously it's more than just a bit. But I feel like the women's team don't get appreciated enough. But I can see why he thinks it, because obviously the brand, the money, it's all pumped into like staff, backroom staff, training staff. So obviously because it's more documented about men's football, people are going to be like, oh yeah, men's team will women's team easy. Yeah. But I think this shows that clearly.
Apart from that, though, you got to look at like the physicality as well. Like men scientifically are stronger than women. Yeah. But like you don't have to be the fucking strongest to win a football match.
No,
you play a ball.
I'm a classic example of someone like you can't win a football match by hitting someone on the shoulder. Like you have to use your legs, and as everyone knows, I can't use my legs very well, so it doesn't lead to a great.
You're being very harsh on yourself there, I think.
But yeah, no, definitely. I think football knowledge and
just technical ability.
Yeah, technical ability counts for so much more than brute strength and like.
Yeah, definitely.
How hard you can kick a football.
Yeah, I've definitely found that as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we've got to say on that.
Congratulations to the United States.
Yeah,
you did
fair play.
Good job. You beat England, which is what everyone wanted to see.
Yeah, it's coming home.
It's coming home, lads. It's
don't know what's coming home, but something will come
something
home.
Eventually will come home. You know, other than severe depression and
everything else.
Everything else.
But yeah, no, fair play to the USA once again, and I will certainly be watching the next women's tournament when it comes around, just to see how well this kind of group of players develops.
And how well the other other teams develop.
Yeah, and if they can catch up, because there's obviously a big gap at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and is this going to change anything for women's?
Yeah, and a lot of these players, I would say, are going to move on shortly enough as well. So it'll be interesting to see how strong the next generation are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll do that. We're going to move on to our next topic. So, yeah, for the next thing, this is going to be a kind of a different podcast, because usually we have, like, loads of topics prepared. For this,
we're winging it.
Pretty much, yeah. But, basically, through our time of, watching podcasts and different bits and pieces on YouTube, I found a good way to start a good conversation is with a few hypothetical questions.
Yeah.
So we could get into some random shit here about anything.
So bear with us, is what we're trying to say.
So I basically got this website here of 170 hypothetical questions. We're obviously not going to make it through them all, or else we'll be here till Christmas, right? But basically, what we're going to do is I'll ask Jack a question. I'll pick one from the list, just a random one. He has to answer, and then we'll keep vice versa, right? So I'll take another look through the list to see if I can find anything good.
This could literally just turn into anything now.
Yeah, these are fucked.
This could literally start a complete rant of shite. The ShiteTalk podcast, boys, is earning its name this evening.
Ooh.
Oh no, here we go.
This is a good one.
Here we go.
This is a good one, right?
Shoot.
Jack Revash, right?
Sir.
If, when you died, you could cease to exist or wander the earth forever, never being able to interact with anything, which would you choose?
So what are my two options here? If
when you die, you cease to exist, so you're just gone. Like, no afterlife, none of that. Or you could wander the earth, but never be able to interact with anyone or anything.
Okay, straight up, I'm going to say I'm going to wander the earth. Because fuck just being off.
Yeah, gone.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Fuck that. That is one of my biggest fears as a child as well.
Well, like dying and nothing.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I actually vividly remember one night, I actually don't know why, but like 10 years old, I sat in my room and I just thought about like what it's like to die.
Yeah.
I literally just tried holding my breath and closing my eyes. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Jack starts fucking panicking.
I'm dying!
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. But like wandering the earth, like that could get pretty fucking depressing. Like think of it this way. If you're wandering around, not being able to interact with anyone or anything, that's lonely.
Yeah.
But then that continues for all of eternity.
But
you can't. There's no street.
I still do things that I could do? So like in a sense, can I still think and like can I still feel? Like,
yeah, I would say
Okay, so in that sense, I would say it'd be jokes. Because then you could go to certain things and
just
events.
Fuck with people.
Yeah. Just like, oh shit. Like, actually, no, I can't interact with anything. Fuck.
Yeah.
I could still, like...
I'd imagine you'd still be able to, like... I don't know, like, eat and sleep and shit, but, like...
I just can't do anything.
You can't interact with anyone or anything. No, anything. So does that mean you can't eat food either? If you're dead, you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to eat food. Just dead, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm a bit hungry, and I mean, fucking get a Big Mac into me.
So you're allowed to wander the earth, but do nothing else.
Yeah.
So that's
I was gonna say it'd be jokes because, then you could just literally, if you want to, if you're still alive and you want to, see what your ex is doing all that time behind your back, you can
that's definitely interesting. I mean, I'd say that definitely beats ceasing to exist.
Well, ceasing to exist is just shit. Who realistically is gonna be like something such? You know what, mate? Genuinely, when I said I want to die, I just meant it, and I just want to see nothing.
Just nothingness.
I just want nothingness.
Yeah.
How is that in any... That's depressing as fuck.
That is incredibly dark, yeah.
Fuck that. No, definitely. 100% the wandering the earth.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I feel like it'd be interesting as well to see how the world fucks itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be just there, like, everyone's like, oh god, we're gonna die. I'm just there like, you dumb fuck.
Bitch, I'm already dead.
We told you not to give Trump the detonator, you stupid fucking idiots.
We told you global warming was gonna fucking happen, and now it has.
You
Imagine living through that. Like, being a ghost or like a spirit and shit. And like living through the end of the world.
It'd be horrible, but it would be funny. Actually, no.
It would be horrible, but it'd be kind of funny at the same time.
No, I was gonna say it'd be funny to see like knobheads die.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was thinking about it more. It's like, okay, we have to actually witness all that. So like,
yeah.
But no, definitely it'd be interesting to see like that side of things.
Yeah, and how humans develop and shit as well.
Cool.
That's interesting. All right, I'll let you pick one for me.
Kind of a similar one.
Right.
The question is, Mr. Kelly, if you could be invisible, but it would mean being like permanently invisible, would you want to be invisible? So it's almost exactly the same question, but in the same time you can, because it doesn't say anything about interaction, you can interact and you can do stuff. It's just...
Oh, that's a tough one.
Isn't it?
I would probably say no.
Explain.
And that's not me being like boring or anything.
No, I don't want to be. I just know I'm happy with the way I am.
Well, I mean, for the job, no, it's not a job, but for like this, what we're doing here right now, you're just here chatting.
Oh no, it could be interesting then because we could do those 3 AM videos gone wrong, haunted by
you could get some real
the previous owner of this channel.
Yeah.
Just tell you right.
I don't know, man.
Smash that window for me, Kelly. For the
like for the rest of your life, looking in the mirror and seeing nothing. I just feel like that'd be weird. I don't think I'd enjoy that at all.
But here's the thing, like, permanently invisible, but can you still, like, put clothes on? So, you know what I mean? You don't have to... Do we have to be naked for this? Because I feel like that is a little bit, like... You could just get your... You just have a weird little jiggle. Yeah. And everyone is just oblivious to it.
Also, it'd be kind of hard to meet new people if you're fucking invisible, like, do you know what I mean?
Just talking to a wall, like, hi, I'm John. It's nice to meet you.
Imagine turning up to your, like, first college lecture of the year and you're like... Right, looking at the roll. Is Aaron Kelly here?
Yep. Where? Speak up. He's like, I'm just a midget.
Where the fuck's Aaron Kelly? No, for me, no, I would say.
It'd be awkward as well if someone went to shake your hand and they couldn't see you and they just put their hand through you.
Yeah. Like, what about your future as well? When you get like married and have kids and shit, and you're just invisible.
Well, you're not gonna have
kids.
You're not gonna have kids, mate. Unless you're extremely accurate. Like.
And if you meet a woman with like, who's fine with not being able to see you, like.
Oh god! Imagine if it was a blind woman.
Oh, shit. That reminds me of that episode of Family Guy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, that's fucked. That makes it.
That's really.
That's fucked. I'm sorry, no.
So that's a definitive
no. That is a definite no for me. Yeah.
Not because of the blind person, but because it would just. There's just so
There's
much.
too many complications to it. You know.
You'd
what I mean?
never actually know if they were as well.
Yeah, like it would be fun for a while. But then, like, how would you make it through life? Like, it's permanently invisible until the day you die. Like, it'd
be a dope ass superhero though.
It would,
because like you could stop people and they couldn't even see you.
Yeah, Marvel, I hope you're listening. All right.
If an actual thing comes out with someone's invisible,
copyright
suing the fuck out of that.
Yeah. That's an interesting one though. It's like 2 down from it. If you could erase one thing from existence, even the memory of the thing, what would it be?
Oh, fuck. So I could literally get rid of anything.
Get rid of anything. Like, and it's cleared from everyone's memories and everyone's,
Also, it's not just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, say you did something stupid. If you want to clear that, it's cleared from everyone.
See, I feel like I have an obligation now to clear something that affects the world and not just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I could say
it's only one thing as well.
I could say something like poverty.
Yeah.
I could say something like war.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm going to say if I could delete one thing from the world, it would be Liverpool.
Liverpool
fans.
Oh, Danny's gone.
Sorry, Danny, but no, I'm just saying the piss. No, if I could genuinely take one thing,
that's a good show, though.
If I could take one thing out of the world, what would I take out? I would probably. Oh, it's hard now. I'm trying to think like what.
Yeah,
do
there's
I
a lot
really
of things you could
not like. I would. Oh, it's a little bit boring, but I would take out taxes. The reason being is because I got shafted before when I was a young person.
Yeah.
When I was a year younger is what I mean, not a fucking like 12. I got shafted by like fucking tax, and it was so annoying because I was actually trying to save for a particular thing. I was actually trying to save for driving lessons, and I got shafted so hard.
Yeah.
Like I lost, I'd say at least almost 40% of my wage.
Really?
Yeah, because of the fucking
raw.
So
yeah, that's actually a fair show. You know?
So taxes would be one. If I had another one, I would probably say tractor drivers. I'd say tractors. There's nothing worse than being stuck behind a shitty tractor. I was going to work there one of the days, and there was a convoy of tractors.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think, in my opinion, the polite thing to do if you're on a tractor that's slow or any slow
just
car,
pull over to the side a little bit.
Exactly. This guy genuinely saw that road and people were literally looking to overtake him, and he pulled over more to the middle of the road.
No lie, right? 2 or 3 weeks ago, parents were out of town. Me and Danny were here alone, right? We went to bed. Danny was working the next morning, so I mean, we didn't go to bed early. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Because we were up watching a few movies and shit. 1:30, right?
Oh no!
We heard beeping and shit outside on the road. And I'm like,
for God's sake!
What the fuck is that? There was farmers out working at 1:30 in the morning.
Jesus Christ!
1:30, and you could hear them over the machinery shouting and shit. 1:30 in the morning, mate.
Ah, that's bad, man. Like imagine
that's the worst.
Fair enough. The farmer's gotta work.
It's gotta
but come on, there's people trying to sleep.
People got work to do.
Yeah, man. Like
1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
No lie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one. That's a fair.
So taxes and tractors, two very similar things, both annoying.
Both have the same purpose in life, just to piss everyone off.
If you were forced into a gladiatorial combat, but could only choose one weapon that isn't typically considered a weapon, what non-controversial weapon would you choose?
That is a fucking mad one. So if we're talking about non-typical weapons...
So your swords, spears, tridents, bow and arrow, the swinging thing...
So you're saying something that wouldn't usually be considered a weapon?
Yeah, so anything, guns, knives, anything like that, take them out of your mind now. You've got to use something straight away. I know exactly what I would use.
I'm thinking either... I'd probably say a hurl.
Oh, that's a good shout. For those who don't know, a hurl is an Irish sporting piece of material that is often used to beat men in the sport of hurling. So,
and it's painful.
It's fucking sore.
Yeah.
Like if you get whacked with a hurl, you know about it.
Only problem is I would need to have a few on standby. I feel like I would break a few because
they're in a full rage with just one smack.
They're pretty breakable when you hit something hard.
The unless you're a professional level, they're pretty fucking shit.
That's true.
If I had to choose a weapon, I would choose a spoon.
Spoon?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because I would whip out the spoon with the gladiator standing in front of me with his array of weapons.
Yeah.
And he would laugh at me because I have a spoon compared to his 6-inch sword.
Yeah.
And at that point, I would fuck the spoon in his face, right in his eye. And then I would take his sword and shank him right in the chest.
Nice. So it's being used as like a distraction type of thing.
It would be
interesting.
Unless the other thing I would use is a rock.
Yeah. Because
a rock beat Goliath.
True.
So
true. Yeah.
In a gladiatorial age.
Yeah.
Where rocks technically.
There's another good story about a hurl, wasn't it? There was an Irish story, Cuchulainn,
yes.
That was where this young lad killed a fucking wolf or a dog that was guarding some castle
with a schlitter.
A hurl and a schlitter. So if you don't know what it is, look it up. But
you lazy fucks.
It is brutal. Like
it's quite a
Even if you watch the sport of hurling in general, that shit is. I would not be able for that.
No, I said it to people before. Like, nah, I know a guy at work who plays hurling. He tells me about it, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm good.
The guy I go to college with, he plays hurling down in fucking Tipperary, you know,
The serious county.
Big into it. He turned to college one day, his finger was nearly like
it's hanging off.
Nearly was it? It was like bent.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It was wrong. He was like, "Well, lads," and it was
this is a lanky fucking finger hanging. Well, lads.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucked up. But yeah, I'd say a hurl. Spoon is an interesting one as well as a decoy.
I can't get the image of myself standing there.
Oh!
Come on then, you cunts!
Oh my god. If you had to be haunted by a ghost for the rest of your life, but could choose which person the ghost would be, who would you choose as your ghost?
Right.
That is straight out of the fucking...
Right.
That...
Interesting.
So I presume, haunted. So this person's gonna, like, fuck you up for the rest of your life.
Is this? I assume by the term haunted, are we assuming it's demonic, or are we assuming that it's just a chill?
Like if it was just like
because haunted, I feel, is a word associated with like mad shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if you could choose any ghost, you always would choose like a dead relative or something. Do you know what I mean? But
I feel like we should, for this argument, we should exclude dead relatives.
Yeah.
Just this
Plus,
one time.
The word is haunted as well. So.
Yeah, I don't really fancy being demonically haunted by any of my relatives.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
That's fair.
So I'm going to say, off the table, we choose someone who isn't a relative. And I'm going to think about this for 2 seconds there. I'm trying to...
Are we going for, like, celebrities?
I'm thinking celebrities, because I feel like it would be interesting to see what they would do. There's a model I'm thinking of. She's blonde, and she was a really popular model back in the day.
Yeah. Model?
Yeah.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe, I think would be interesting to see, because
yeah.
I know what you're thinking, boys, but hear me out. What is Marilyn Monroe gonna do in a in a haunted situation? Like,
that is a question.
I am genuinely scared now. I'm gonna say it. Oh dear.
How did Marilyn Monroe die? Was she
I think was
she murdered? Like, I don't know.
I don't actually know myself.
I'll Google that shit.
But yeah, not because she's a model or anything, boys. I just genuinely think, like,
be interesting.
Yeah, like, what would she do? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's not really renowned for anything other than modeling.
Yeah.
So what, is she gonna just appear on
Did she sing as well? Did she?
She might have done, but I know she was like a model or something like that.
Yeah.
But
overdose.
Oh.
So that's quite often something you hear.
So what? She's gonna come in and just dance me, and, like, sprinkle dust all over me until I start seeing shit. Yeah, no, I just feel like she wouldn't really do much.
Actress, model, and singer.
Wow, she was everything. She's a triple threat.
Pretty much had it all. Yeah.
But yeah, I would go with Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't think she'd do anything majorly scary.
Yeah.
Like, okay, she might appear at the bed across from me and do a pose, but like,
fair enough.
I'm sorry, like, you know, I'm not really gonna.
You're not gonna jump out of your fucking.
Like, I'm not, lads. I want to make it clear. I'm not saying that I'm gonna jump out and shag a ghost here. That's not what is being implied at all.
You ever see your one of? There was this woman on Good Morning Britain who said she shags ghosts.
Yeah, she's married to a ghost or something like that.
Oh god.
It's like, ghost sex is better than any other sex I've ever had in my life.
She's like, I felt a presence, and Philip Schofield's looking at her like,
that's probably the dildo. Oh Jesus, I feel a presence inside me.
Oh god, we got a Halloween episode as well, and it was like, oh yeah, I shag ghosts.
Do you really, mate?
Yeah, that's an interesting. Right, I'll let you choose another one.
Real topic though. When you yawn, do you believe ghost stick goes in your mouth?
No.
Right.
Straight up.
It's a bit of a conspiracy going around. It's not a conspiracy, boys. It's just a rumor.
Something your parents told you when you were. I'm sure your parents didn't tell you. I'm sure like the older kids at school told you that. I expect you to believe it when you were in school.
It's like that thing like you were told when you were younger. Like, you know, if you yawn outside, the flies are going to go to your mouth or something like that.
Or like spiders crawling into your mouth when you're sleeping and shit.
Oof. Funny enough, I actually have a spider in my desk beside me when I sleep now, and I'm terrified he's going to, in the middle of the night, climb into bed with me because I don't want. As much as I'd love to be Spider-Man, I don't want.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were a superhero / villain, but could only have superpowers that weren't already taken in films or comics, What new powers would you choose, and what would your name be?
Oh, fuck me. That is mad. When you said like superpower, I've always wanted to be like really, really fast. Like I do sprinting anyway, but
Sonic.
like yeah, literally like really fucking fast. But that's been taken in movies.
The
Flash, Quicksilver, all them kind of boys. Oh, I don't know, because there's not too many superpowers that haven't been like taken.
No, I have one in my head, but I feel like it might be cheating because
Really?
I saw it on TV.
What was it?
Have you ever seen an episode of Simpsons where comic book guy writes his own comics like Everyman?
Oh yeah,
and he basically
has like the best of everything.
Yeah, he touches a comic and he takes that comic superhero's power.
Yeah.
So like if he touched Fantastic Four, he'd have the four.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit cheating, so I'm gonna try and think of another one. I'm gonna throw it back to you and see if you got anything.
I don't know, like, because I've only started watching like the MCU movies recently, and like all the best superpowers are literally taken.
They're pretty fucking
like
well
the
on
ones
top.
I would have said, Speed, which like Quicksilver was in one. I think it was an Avengers movie. He was in one of them and he died. Obviously the Flash as well. That's like taken. I love Doctor Strange. I love his.
Yeah.
Like, do you know where he does like the fucking magic shit? That is cool. Obviously, Spider-Man's an icon.
Who isn't an icon?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, all of them you could say. I mean, I was going to say Batman, but I realised Batman actually doesn't technically
he's just rich.
have any superpower.
He's just rich.
I am going to say, if I had a superpower, I don't know if this has been taken, I'll let you correct me if it has. I would say my superpower would be to turn cold things warm, warm things cold.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is if I could turn, like, lava into... Actually, no, wait, hang on. That's a bit of a shit one. The more I'm thinking of it, I was like, oh, that's a banging one.
Actually, that's giving me a bit of an idea. I don't know, again, it could be taken, but, like, again, it could be a bit of a shit one, though. Like, controlling the Earth's, like, plates and shit.
Oh,
so like
that's
in that way,
that's a villain one. Then you could like cause earthquakes.
You could do that, or you
tsunamis.
could prevent like earthquakes and tsunamis and all that kind of bullshit, or you could provoke them.
What would your name be?
Oh,
Geo Joe.
Geo Joe.
So G.I. Joe. Geo Joe. Geo being geography, obviously.
The Ozone Bandit.
The Ozone Bandit.
There you go.
There you go.
Causing
boys.
global warming since the year 2000.
Literally fucking shit up. I'm gonna say if I had one superpower, it would be to change into animals.
That's good. I like that.
That would be interesting because if I was a supervillain, I could change into like a cat or something like that.
Yeah.
Rob a bank and a vent.
Yeah.
If I was a superhero,
and change your identity, like.
Yeah, you could literally see a different perspective because people assume animals are idiots. Like let's be people think animals don't know shit.
Yeah.
And like if you like, I think that's what if I could do.
And animals are, for the most part, are more like their bodies are more like up for combat, I would say, than humans. Like you change to a big fucking cat.
Yeah.
No one's gonna want to fuck with you.
Lion, tiger, rhino, all those fucking shit.
That's a good one. So you're gonna like, love it. We're both villains.
Yeah, I'm gonna say villain.
What would be your name?
Oh, name. I'm gonna say. I was gonna say the animal arsonist, but like.
That I like that. I actually like that.
But I'm not causing fires though.
Yeah. So basically, we've established I'm gonna cause the fucking end of the world.
And I'm just gonna
rob a few banks.
I'm gonna be a literal bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
And fuck people up as an animal.
That's a good one now. That's a good one. If you come up with a name, let me know.
I will let you all know.
If you could snap your fingers, Thanos style,
okay,
and make any one species go extinct, which species would you choose?
Oh, flies, mate.
That's 100%. It. I was gonna say the same thing.
What? Okay, let's start this. What is the point of flies? What is their purpose? Like spiders eat flies.
Yeah.
What do flies do? Flies don't do shit.
Flies just fly around, fuck up your day,
and just annoy you.
Yeah.
They I like. You ever walk through like a forest, anything like that? You turn behind you.
Yeah.
You've got a swarm, literally fucking bouncing off your head because one, they're too fucking stupid to try and land in your head. They can't grasp that concept. Yeah. But they're not smart enough to be like, okay, we're not gonna fucking leave this cunt alone. Yeah. if I had a flamethrower, I would turn around and burn every single fly I've ever seen.
Yes.
If I could get in a room with flies and burn them, I
Yeah.
would do it. Sorry, Peter. Sorry to animal cruelty. If you genuinely can say, "Oh, I like flies. Oh, they're just lovely. They do so much for the community. Don't hurt the little flies."
Yeah.
You are lying to yourself. You are an idiot, and you need to be removed from the planet.
Let's just think of a scenario here, right? This happens all the time, right? Heat wave.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're trying to sleep. You can't fucking sleep because it's too hot. You open a window. Fucking swarm of flies come in. You have work the next morning,
And they're all just fucking...
and they're not even flying around you. They're like around your bed, and all you hear is zzz.
Literally every 5 minutes, and it scares the shit out of you because they'll literally just be quiet next thing you're...
And then it's in your
right
fucking ear.
in your fucking ear.
Yeah.
That is the shittest thing. And then you have... I'm not even like... We haven't even talked about like midges or fucking...
Midgets are even more pointless than flies.
Or clags.
Yeah.
Clags. Like the
Yeah,
fuckers
yeah.
that bite you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if clags are just... I don't think they're just an Irish thing, are they?
I'm
You
not
have
sure.
like mosquitoes, like that kind of...
Yeah.
They're on that kind of level.
Yeah.
They are, by far, the... Oh...
I went to the bog, and you know the bog full of fucking...
It's everything.
Yeah.
You get everything.
I
in
came
the
back with loads of like bites and shit on my legs,
Jesus.
and it's still there. Like it's that them kind of shitty little insects need to be.
They're
banned.
just pointless.
They're shit, and they need to go.
Fucking wank stands.
Rant over.
Okay, Mr. Kelly, if you could choose a nickname and have people call you it with complete seriousness, no matter how ridiculous, what nickname would you want? Here we go, boys. Get ready for Top Shagger 1, 2, 3 to come out.
Imagine you walk into fucking like college and shit.
All right, Top
Your
Shagger.
lecturer goes, "Hey,
Top Shagger.
it's Top Shagger.
My guy in the back, take your seat beside the women. Yeah, you.
My guy, my guy."
What a fucking legend.
So a nickname. Jesus, I've never actually had a proper nickname.
I've had so many nicknames, mate.
Really?
And when I was in secondary school, people literally used to call me Greengrass.
Yeah.
Do you remember Miss Nolan?
Yeah.
Miss Nolan called me. I had a science teacher who literally saw my name, gave up on it, and just was like, Greengrass.
Yeah. That's a name.
That's a name.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the same letters that is in the name Greavach.
Yeah.
Good on you, Greengrass. I have had Grizzy Wax. I've had Greasy Wax.
Yeah.
I had I had Big Kangaroo Jack.
Big Kangaroo Jack.
Big Kangaroo Jack. That was a primary school one. I got what was the one? Big Ape Greavach.
Jesus.
Literally, some of these had no correlation.
Yeah.
The most common one I've had is Greavach because I think that's an Irish thing, is to call people like.
Yeah, you
just,
call me Kelly the
yeah.
whole time as well. Yeah.
If I was playing football, I'd always be called just Greavach.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It's a common thing.
Yeah.
What else could I have?
Jesus, I've never really been called anything really, apart from like insults. We're including insults in this.
I've never been called anything nice.
Jesus.
It's a bluff.
I
I would say.
Are we saying it has to be like related to you or your personality?
I think
or
we
like,
just say no.
Be anything random.
It has to be a nickname though, so you have to be called that name, and people don't like laugh when they say your name. It's not like a piss. It's a genuine. Like your name could be a joke. Like it could be like literally Top Shagger, but people don't be like.
Yeah.
I can't say your name. It's literally like, all right, Top Shagger.
Do you know what would be funny? I think this is gonna be my answer. If when you walk into a room and people say, "Billy Big Balls," those things, and don't react.
Billy
Do you know
Big
what I
Balls.
mean? It's like, "Oh, Billy Big Balls is here."
This is shit. It's Billy.
Not even a
Big balls.
Like it's like it's normal.
B. Big Balls.
Yeah, I think that would be hilarious.
I think that's a good shout. I'm gonna say Juicy Jack.
Juicy Jack. It's like
Juicy Jack. So,
Juicy Jack. Those things.
Juicy Jack, right, mate?
That would be gas though.
We'll pull up in the car. Then there's Juicy Jack. You're right.
Hey, that's fucking Juicy Jack.
I'll say nothing, man. It's Juicy Jack. It's juicy.
That would be the weirdest thing though. Like people calling you something really fucking stupid and they
Mm.
don't even react. Like they don't even laugh. Don't do anything.
No.
That's actually a good show. That's like a fucking strange question though.
It is a strange question. That's why I picked it. I was like, right.
Right, I say we do
One more each.
one more each. Yeah.
Go for it.
And we'll move on then. What would your perfect planet look like?
Are we saying color or just in like?
Just everything. Like what would be going on?
So I would say my perfect planet would look blue. I think blue is a nice little color.
Yeah.
I would say on that planet, we have. I feel like it should. I feel like I'm obliged to say like, oh, there'd be no war. There'd be no poverty.
Yeah.
It would all be a lovely community.
Yeah.
And we'd all live in harmony together in the same bed. And we'd all love each other. But not in a sexual way.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say if my perfect planet is literally pretty much... Maybe a lazy answer.
Yeah.
But similar to the one we've got now, except slightly better.
Yeah.
In the sense that we're not screwed by global warming. We're not fucked by war.
Taxes, farmers.
Fucking flies, taxes, farmers. You're all crossed off. You're not coming to my planet. I would say I don't know why, but a football pitch has to be near every house.
That's a good shout.
Just because I like football.
You see us at the minute, we're struggling to get the place we usually record into. So imagine just having one near you.
Yeah, and like it's not restricted or anything. It's a proper pitch. I would also say that I'd be happy enough to say that I'd be happy with the similar words to the one I have now. Just improve slightly.
Yeah, like
not like a major fuck off change. Now, that's a boring answer. I'm sorry, lads, but like
genuine. I think because there's not. Like, people go on the whole time about how this world is shit and everything, and like...
it's not really, like... Yeah, shit is bad at the minute, but like...
People tend to, deflect away from the good shit that's happening as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that answer. That's decent. Right, we're going to do one more.
This has to be a banger.
And then we're going to move on to our next topic.
This has to be a banger. I've seen another one. Oh, I feel like that's a lot harder to answer than the other one.
Okay.
So the question I was going to ask, Kelly, was what weird thing would you make socially acceptable if you could? Ooh. But that's a hard one to answer.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a choice between that one, or if you could body swap with any person for 24 hours, who would you choose and why?
Ooh, body swap with anyone. So are you living their life?
Yeah. Do you know? Have you ever seen that Cristiano Ronaldo ad where he bumps into the ball boy and that kind of switches their lives?
I'm not gonna lie, right? That was gonna be my answer.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
But when we say swap bodies, are we saying I live my life as it is, but in the body of Cristiano Ronaldo? Like, yes. I have his fucking pecs and all that.
Yeah, you have his money, his wealth.
Or is it? I'm living in his body, but I'm also living his life. I'm playing with Juventus. I'm
going to say living his life.
Living his life. Don't get me wrong. Love my life. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Here's the but, boys.
But
I'm not paid $500,000 a week.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's only for 24 hours. It would just be intriguing to see what it would be like to live the life of someone that wealthy and that successful. Just to see what it's like. Like, you look at the different, social classes, me and him are worlds apart. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be so bizarre to live his life like that.
I know.
Yeah, that'd be a... What about you?
I would say Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Reason being, I would literally just walk around shirtless and just see what happens.
It's like a magnet.
It's like girlfriend. Do you ever see? I don't think you've ever seen it, but girlfriends are walking with their boyfriend. They all start shaking and they start being magnetically pulled towards me. Like, babe, no, don't leave me.
Come back. It's literally the definition of the fucking meme where it's like your man's walking off to your arm. He's like,
Jesus Christ, that's Zac Efron with his shirt off.
Yeah.
He's going to raise a sign that's like, I'm free for all women for one night. No, that sounds very scummy to me. But no, I would actually love to see, because I don't actually see anything about him other than his face, the bod.
Yeah.
I want to actually...
What he does in his downtime.
I want to see what he does to get himself in that kind of state.
Yeah.
So that is the main reason I do it, because I want to see what he does to get himself in that state. And then when I switch back, I can be like, right, I got my list, boys.
Kind of similar with Ronaldo as well. He's got that kind of fucking perfect body.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, you could learn off that from
just see
literally
what
a first-person perspective. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Do you want to try and answer the other one?
If I can make one thing socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Farting.
Yeah.
I'd make farting because I tend to fart a lot. Not gonna lie, and it generally doesn't go down well. Not gonna lie, my family will tell you I fart a lot in the car, and I'll do it on purpose to piss people off. It'll just be like we're driving in the car.
It's not even like, oh, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's just, it just comes out.
It's literally like everyone's going around in the car, everyone's having a good time. Next thing you hear is like, and I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry. That's
me again.
Yeah, no, I'd say farting because I feel like it gets more hate than it deserves.
Probably.
And
it's not like you're doing something.
I just want a free will to fart.
Yeah, that's actually that's a fair shout. God. I'm trying to think of something that's not like, too far out there. You know what I mean?
We're not going to say wanking, boys.
Yeah, we're not going to say wanking.
Wanking in public. You come down to fucking a bus stop, and there's just a communal
just
wank.
Some old fella just there.
It's like, good evening, Gary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's...
But is that socially acceptable? People are like, oh, it's just Gary's having a tug again.
Gary's... We actually have a guy...
That's not my answer, by the way.
We have a guy in work whose nickname is Tugman.
Really?
He gave himself a nickname Tugman.
He gave himself that name?
Yeah, because when harness, he was always good at tightening them. He was like, oh yeah, lads, I'm the Tugman. And we were like, oh, you dumb...
No.
No, you can't call yourself that.
Let me see. Fuck, man, that's a tough one. Farting's probably the main one, isn't it?
Farting, yeah, and it may be a shit one, but everyone wishes they could just fart. Like, if you think about it, how many times do people hold in farts when they're at college, when they're at work, because they know if they fart, everyone's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck? You just fucking farted right in my fucking area, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I don't know. I can't think of one on the spot now, but if I do think of one, I will mention it. But that's an interesting question. A lot of interesting questions.
A lot of interesting questions. A lot of interesting answers. If you guys have any questions for us to answer that are socially acceptable, feel free to ask us down below.
Make them hypothetical as well. That makes them better.
Don't make them.
Don't make them about Jack's mother. Also, please. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah,
it's gone too far at this stage.
Yeah, you
just accept that Jack's mother isn't going to be a topic.
You think you can hide behind the camera? This one person, you think you're safe, but that's a joint account you're going into, and I see the names. I've got a list, and all I'll say is I'll see you at training, sir. And
hopefully soon on the podcast.
Yeah, hopefully soon on the podcast. We'd love to have you on, but yeah, no, fuck you. You're dead. I'm coming for your bitch ass, and good day to you. So, lads, another thing that was suggested there, which we both agree would be an interesting topic, is can we list out a list of underrated and vice versa overrated YouTubers from any, not limited to Ireland, England, or anything like that, in general. I'm going to start the bat off here.
Okay.
As
I say we just spout random names and then say if they're...
Let's start with... I'm Alex.
Overrated.
Yeah, definitely.
Big time.
I feel like a lot of people hype him up to be a lot better than he is.
Yeah. I think he makes videos longer than they need to be as well. No, you got to make the 10-minute revenue. You got to do it.
You got to do it.
He's got one of the best CPMs in the UK YouTube scene. So I mean,
nothing against him. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
Fair play for that. I just think, I love commentary videos, but I just feel like he, makes them too long, perhaps.
Cool.
I think that's. I think I'm justified there.
Yeah, I think that people can agree.
Yeah. Let me see. Cody Cole. You watch Cody Cole?
Yeah, underrated.
Big time.
I think he's fucking brilliant.
And the weird thing is,
so fucking funny.
I didn't actually know about him until the whole Jake Paul beef.
Yeah.
I didn't really know him that well. I knew of him, but didn't watch him. And it was only after the Jake Paul thing I started watching.
Yeah, I only actually started watching him this year. I was with Shauna. And she was literally like, "Oh yeah, just watch this." I was like,
"This guy, he's fucking."
Him
hilarious.
And Noel Miller together.
Oh, they're hilarious.
It is such a fucking good combination. Like that is genuinely.
There's also a great meme come out one of their videos as well. It's like, "Dude, you eat cum powder?
Ew! What the fuck?"
It's so good.
Yeah, no, that is
Cody Cole's definitely underrated. If you haven't watched Cody Cole,
subscribe to him now.
Go
He's
watch
an
Cody
absolute
Cole.
Genius.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right, next name, Keemstar.
Oh. I would say Keemstar's overrated.
Yeah.
Big time.
I feel like when you actually
He's probably got lucky. He's probably got lucky.
Yeah, like I mean, he does a lot of research, but he does have a backstaff team to do it. It's not like he's doing. I know a lot of YouTubers nowadays do have a background
he's
team.
quite biased as well to his friends. It's not like a very neutral news channel. Like as a news channel, like even in real life, news anchors and all that have got like the whole PewDiePie thing. I know I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but like that is Keemstar. He just gives his opinion, which is fine. But when your channel is literally named Drama Alert and it's a news channel, you can't both be neutral.
It's fine for spreading news.
Yeah.
But as a content channel, it's literally him reporting on stuff that a lot of people will already know.
Yeah.
In a little bit more detail.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he might do a lot of work, and I'm sure he does. But if we're talking about content, a little bit overrated. Like if his channel didn't exist, I feel like I could still find out stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what Red Batch is for as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The Sidemen channel. Now that's not just all their individual channels, but the whole like Sidemen channel.
I'm gonna say underrated in a sense.
Yeah.
I feel like some of their videos overrated.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos that I see that are like an hour plus long. And like,
do I really want to watch an hour-long video? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of them you're like, am I really arsed? But like, a lot of them are genuinely some of the best content on YouTube at the minute. Like the hide and seeks.
Yeah, even when they did you see the tier list?
Yeah.
And a lot of them, they were literally like, that was literally a filler video.
Yeah.
When I was like, okay, yeah, that kind of solidifies.
Yeah.
That some are overrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah. They're all better together than on their own as well.
Yeah, I think on their own you're kind of like, no.
Yeah.
They're all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like JJ on his own, Simon on his own.
Yeah.
They're
all right on their own, but together
they're not. Yeah. They need each other.
Yeah, to bounce off.
Really, yeah.
Big time, yeah. That's fair.
Let's go with the big man PewDiePie. Seeing as you brought him up already.
PewDiePie. You see, I wouldn't say he's over or underrated.
I'd say I would say
he's the most subscribed channel. I'm not counting T-Series as a channel, but he's the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform, and there's good reason for that. Like he's built that fan base up from scratch, and he wasn't even that young when he started. I think he was in college when he started.
20-something, 22.
I mean, that gives us a bit of hope. But we can only pray. But
dear God, we can pray.
Like even now, like he's still making bang content. Do you know what as well I admire about him? He's like adapted to the changes to YouTube. Like he doesn't do as much gaming anymore. Obviously, recently he started the Minecraft series, which I'm actually watching and really enjoying.
It's actually a bit of jokes.
It's hilarious. It's classic Felix like. But then he has the meme reviews, Pew News. Like he's a lot of good content still. Like, do you know what I mean? So I would say he's in the middle. He's not under or overrated. But
fair.
Let's hope he gets to 100 million as quick as possible. That would be hilarious.
It would just be jokes.
It would be brilliant. But neither for me.
Neither. Fair.
Let me see. I have one in my head there, and I've forgotten them.
I have another couple in my head there as well.
Oh yeah, we've talked about the Sidemen on their own, or Sidemen together. Road to Shaw. Under or overrated?
Ooh.
Road, like the actual single Road to Shaw channel.
I'm gonna maybe this could be our first disagreement here. I'm gonna say overrated.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because pack openings, FIFA challenges, fair.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah.
Is another word I would use with Harry.
Yeah.
I feel like he is funny.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why I'm kind of on the fence. Because if I was to watch a Harry video, I probably would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm thinking about his content, and I'm like, can I really trust that it's legit?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you know what I mean?
I think personality-wise, he is the funniest of the Sidemen.
Definitely.
And I think that's definitely showed on the Sidemen channel. Like
it's just because he has no filter.
He doesn't.
And it just makes it funny.
Yeah. But his content-wise, I mean, he's still banging views, even though he doesn't hardly upload. So I don't think we necessarily need to see Harry upload to see the best of him, which is mad.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah,
he's got the other channels, so
yeah. I'd probably say overrated. I'd probably say his content by itself is overrated as well. But like as a person, he's probably underrated. Yeah.
Okay, next person I'm gonna say is the TGF Bros.
Underrated.
Yeah, I agree. I think when they don't upload as often, some of the content is shit.
Yeah.
But when they bang it, they fucking bang it. Like, it's genuinely funny to watch. Like, I remember one of the videos there that I fucking loved they did was when they got 2 people to come and live the life, like adopted as a son or something like that, or a daughter.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking jokes. Like,
yeah, it's good. Like, they've definitely switched up their content because they've had to because of fucking YouTube.
The demonetization, yeah.
So it's different than it used to be. I definitely enjoyed their older content where they were like doing crazy shit. But I like the way they have like adapted. Like, as you say, some of the videos are shit.
And that's not their fault. That's demonetization fault. You know, because that's not like I assume that's not the content they want to do.
Oh,
it's the content that they can do.
Yeah, yeah. Because like that's their income. That's their job. They have to fucking adapt to it one way or the other. So yeah, that's probably say underrated for them. Next one, I would say Jacksepticeye.
Oh,
what's your opinion?
Oh no!
The boy from Athlone.
Oh, I love him because he's such a decent bloke as well. Like, my sister met him in Athlone one of the days.
Really?
He was so nice to her.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, so like, I'm kind of in a similar boat. I'm gonna say underrated.
Yeah.
Because personality and his content is quite funny.
Yeah.
But there are some things where he'll upload and I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah. Because like, he uploads every day, and I probably watch him every day as well, no matter what the video is. Because I feel like his personality makes up for it. If the game is shit, which it often is.
It's
like,
just his personality that makes you want to watch it.
It makes it unreal, yeah.
All right.
So I think that's fair.
Fair. Okay. How many more of these are we doing?
We'll do. You do this one, then we'll do one more after that.
Okay. I'm gonna say the Raka Raka Boys. Bearing in mind after everything that's happened.
Yeah. I'd probably say underrated. Because similar to TGF, they're probably not getting to make the content that they want to make.
But the content they do make.
Yeah, they're still like doing this. Like, I suppose they're kind of different to TGF in a way they haven't changed that much. They're still making.
They're fighting
the gruesome fucking content, but like.
When they do make a video, the budget and stuff they put into it, the time and the effort is sick, and it pays off.
Like, I do admire the fact that they haven't changed because of YouTube, whereas TGF have, and that's fine as well. But there's a certain amount of balls that need. Like, they're probably not getting paid fuck all from YouTube at the minute.
It's all kind of like.
Are they doing
external? They're doing Patreon.
Yeah, are they doing merch as well?
I think so. Yeah.
So that's probably their only form of income at the moment because YouTube's probably not giving them fuck all. So. For that reason, I would say underrated, and they do make fucking brilliant content as well.
Seriously.
Alright, so we're going to do one more each, and yeah. So for my last one, Jack, I'm going to say Shane Dawson.
Oh, that's not who I thought you were going to say. Okay, Shane Dawson, I'm going to say, is a 50-50 split. I can't say he's underrated.
Bit of a PewDiePie.
Yeah, I can't say he's underrated but I can't say he's overrated because he has made some seriously good content, and as the same kind of thing, I like his personality. He seems like a really nice person.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say he's like overrated in the sense that like he's a bastard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's a decent bloke, like
I literally say definitely 50-50 split. I like his content. Yeah. He's a nice person, but some of his content does make me kind of.
Yeah. Well, he switched it up now, hasn't he? He probably will upload like. He uploaded the conspiracy theories recently. Not recently, but like start of the year. towards the end of last year. He did the Jake Paul series last year as well. I feel like that's what he's gonna do for the rest of his YouTube career.
It's documentaries.
Like just do documentaries, big, long, high budget, fucking stuff, and that's fine. And I think that's probably the best thing for him because obviously the videos he's got older now. He's in his 30s.
Is he? Fuck.
I think he is.
Jesus.
Yeah. I could be wrong on that. I probably just really am fucking but
pissed off everyone.
I think he is in his 30s. I think he could be early 30s. Like he is getting on a bit, but like it's I like the way he has adapted and is doing like interesting content. I would say so. Yeah, I probably agree with you on a 50-50 split. So who is your last one?
Mogs' mum. No. Hey. Listen. She's got quite a nice face.
A nice face.
Nice face. You got to look at the personality. You got to say, you know what? I would snog, marry, but not avoid that woman. You have to. With age comes wisdom and experience.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ.
That
sweet. Oh, sweet. Like I said, a very lovely face, and I would.
Jesus Christ.
I would love to cuddle with that woman.
In case you needed an answer.
Oh, what the fucking Jesus.
In case you needed an answer, overrated. Like her views.
I really thought you were about to say underrated, and I was like, well, okay, hang on a minute.
Like ridiculous.
We looked up her name, and it's fucking come off as pictures of the sky.
There's like barely any. Okay.
What in the Jesus?
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, yes, mate. Go out of that a second. There's another one there. Look at that.
Oh
look at that. Well, look at that cheeky lass. She knows what she's doing.
That looks right. It does.
It does. You'd like a bit of that. I'll tell you that much.
Morris' mum and the fact she's doing so well it kind of makes you depressed, really, doesn't it?
It does, because literally, Morgs pretty much abuses and extorts, manipulates his mother to get himself more views.
Yeah. But she's fully into it as well.
I know, but
it's not as if she's doing this against her will.
I know, but at the same time, when she grows old, she has to look back in this period of her life and think about what she did.
Again, I feel sorry
for money.
I feel sorry for the stepdad.
Oh yeah,
because he, as I said in my video, the what's the crack with.
I did not need to see that display.
There he is.
He looks like a
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him.
He does, but he looks like someone who would grab children. Look at those hands. He could scoop a child up in one hand.
Oh my god, is that him? Oh my god.
Yeah, he likes his meat.
Oh, he definitely does. Right, so what a fucking bombshell to end that section of the podcast.
Bloody brilliant.
Right, so guys, that is the end of another podcast. It's been another blast, I have to say. There's been quite a varied amount of, varied topics to discuss. We've gone from Women's World Cup to why flies should be exterminated.
Flies, tractors.
To why Morgs' mum is quite possibly the worst YouTube channel we've ever seen. But yeah, it's been a pleasure once again. Little quick service announcement Jack needs to make here now.
So guys, I'm going to be making a video in a couple of days' time. I know, shocker. I haven't uploaded in about a month. But I'm coming back. What this video is, it's essentially going to be a roast me video where I'm going to get a group of people together. I'm going to stand in a room. You're going to walk in. You're going to get 3 to 5 minutes to absolutely blast me. There is no restrictions, no hold, there's no bad feelings. So this is me making a public service announcement to say if anyone is interested in coming on and roasting me and my shite face, feel free to let us know. Honestly, like I said, there's absolutely no holds, no restrictions. If you want to be completely racist, if you want to be just completely destroy my appearance, by all means do it. As I said, there's no hard feelings, but obviously it has to be somewhat YouTube friendly.
Yeah.
So as I said, I'm happy if you guys want to get involved. Let me know. Let Aaron know. My Instagram is Jack.
It's in the description.
It'll be in the description. DM me there, and we'll make this happen. And I look forward to seeing people there.
I have one request.
Go for it.
Can I be the host?
Aaron Kelly is officially the host for the Jack Rebatch Roast Me.
Yes.
We're gonna get him involved. I'll try and get as many people involved as possible. So regardless if you know me or not, you can still get involved. Obviously, if you want to DM me an insult, that's perfect. That'll be read out by obviously Mr. Kelly. But if you want to be in person and just fucking destroy me, that can also happen as well. I think that is a good shout, and obviously I'm looking forward to you guys coming on and giving me severe depression. So I think
also,
that's everything.
one more thing as well. I should mention, we're getting a few fucking questions here and there. People asking, when are we going ghost hunting?
Oh fuck!
I've had a few.
Fuck, we forgot.
I've had a few Instagram things. We still basically we don't know where we don't. There's not many places near us. I think that's the issue at the minute.
The issue we have at the minute, lads and girls, is there is a place near me that is supposedly haunted, but unfortunately people have now moved into that house, and I don't think me and Kelly have the balls to show up with cameras and just be like, sorry mate, can we just explore your haunted house, which you may or may not have known was haunted.
Yeah.
We also have a church in my area that is allegedly has an underground pathway to a hidden church. Again, the problem with that is we don't have permission to go and start lifting up grave and tombstones to try and find this secret tunnel, which may or may not exist.
Don't even think I want to be doing that anyway.
To be honest, I don't really want to chance it. I mean, I live 5 minutes away from this place, so I don't fancy letting anything out that is, not down there, because obviously that's my crotch, but down in the ground, I mean.
Yeah. Listen, if anyone knows any haunted locations, even if, you've heard a story about this abandoned place near you or wherever, just let us know, and don't get us wrong, this is a video we genuinely do want to do.
Serious, like we're 100% committed to doing this video.
It's just, the issue is at the minute, there's not many places near us that are, number one, legal to get into. Because obviously, number one priority is safety, like legal safety and, actual personal safety.
Like we have to have, in a sense, like we can get into a place, fine. We just have to make sure that we're not going to be severely caught and punished because of
it's not worth it really. You gotta think
like for a video, lads, which may or may not flop, we don't know.
Listen, let us know. We want to do that, and so we're gonna wrap it up, I think. Jack, thanks very much once again for joining me, joining us here. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank everyone for being here.
Thanks for being here for another ShiteTalk podcast. It's been a blast. Subscribe to Jack and myself, both links in the description. Subscribe to this channel as well, with notifications on. Can we hit 50 subscribers by the end of the year, do you think?
Do you know what's sad?
What?
If the ShiteTalk podcast overtook me...
Man, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Realistically.
We're on 33 at the minute.
I'm on 60.
So, can we push for 50... Get this man to 100 subscribers as well, lads. Jesus Christ. It needs to happen. It needs to happen.
Subscriber 100 special coming up in 2020, boys.
Anyway, listen, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Thanks once again for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we will catch you later.